then went to online gambling in your family's home in front of over 1,000 people.
Everybody say hi, Mom!
Oh my gosh. That probably is what I would do.
Oh, there it is!
Dude, playing slot machines really just feels like cigarettes for your brain, which I guess is just normal cigarettes, but it's just all the thrill of doing nothing but sitting there and losing, hypothetically. I think? Look how mad they are. We've all been there, dude. We've all broken a keyboard or two in our freaking day, dude.
Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
Right? It's just gamer tings.
Ed Craven, one of the founders of Stake, would actually join Austin's chat on a stream and donate $1,000. You'd think this would be a big moment for him. Maybe he would pocket some money for once when the owner of the site that fuels his lifestyle throws him a bone.
Eddie, thank you so much, bro! Holy shit, dude! Was that you, Eddie, that gave me the 1,000? Oh my gosh, dude! Bro.
Oh my fucking god, dude. I just lost $800, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude.
What the hell?
Man, fuck you, Eddie.
Hey, YouTube, go ahead. Take your best shot. You feeling lucky, punk? Dude, I've never really seen the appeal of gambling, mostly because I've never won anything. I used to live in Las Vegas, which basically means every convenience around me is also doubles as a casino. But I never really gambled the entire time I lived there because this shit was whack, but I freaking did. Play a slot machine once. Roll the clip.
Spend on slot machines. You're cheap, bro. Just kidding. Thanks, Lonnie, for the dollar.
I'm gonna waste the shit out of this dollar in Las Vegas. Goodbye, George. I actually have no idea how to do this. What do I do? I could bet 45.75 or get some help, and I would recommend that one for me. Hey, there's me. You need help. Right there. I got a good noise and nothing good.
So I know what I'm talking about. Today we're reacting to another Turkey Tom video, the deranged gambling addict who lost $10 million, dude. That's a lot of cheddar. A lot of us will never see that in our lives. Imagine buying nothing with it. Imagine saying, I would like to go to the nothing store and buy some thrills, fleeting thrills, endorphins that will fire off and then cease to pleasure me. All right, can you guys smash that like button? Let's watch this.
Online gambling is just regular gambling on speed. Hey, good. But what if you actually did speed and then went to online gambling in your family's home in front of over 1,000 people?
Everybody say hi, Mom!
Oh my gosh. That probably is what I would do.
Oh, there it is!
Dude, playing slot machines really just feels like cigarettes for your brain, which I guess is just normal cigarettes, but it's just all the thrill of doing nothing but sitting there and losing, hypothetically. I think? Look how mad they are. We've all been there, dude. We've all broken a keyboard or two in our freaking day, dude. Right? It's just gamer tings.
Bossmanjack was born Austin Curtis Peterson in April 1995 to two loving parents.
He was
grew
like
up
the
with
boss
one
baby.
sibling in a good, stable environment. His parents seem really wholesome, with his mom often posting about her love and support for her sons, which means a lot considering the things Austin gets up to. Austin's brother, Andrew, graduated from college, got married, has a job at an insurance company, and is in an alternative rock band. Lolcows often come from broken homes, but Andrew, being completely normal in every way, proves that there's no issue with their upbringing whatsoever. The brothers seem to be on good terms with each other nowadays, despite the hints that they were, at one point, at odds, with Austin recounting a physical fight between them at an undisclosed point in time.
My brother, I knocked him out cold.
But this hardly proves...
Sorry. Should I laugh at that? I mean, it's just boys being boys. I never had a brother.
that they hated
but
each other or anything
that.
serious like that. If anything, the fact that the two brothers fought once makes their relationship more normal rather than the opposite. Eventually, it seems they simply grew apart and lost touch, with Austin even admitting to having forgotten his brother's birthday.
Bro, he just turned 32. Now I think about it. September 22nd. Yeah. I totally missed his birthday.
Happy birthday!
In his youth, Austin was a bit of a delinquent. He liked skateboarding, smoking weed, fishing, and being a criminal. In
Okay. A lot of those things are pretty chill, especially the fishing. Like, why is that even on the list, dog? That's like those overbearing signs that are like, no rollerblading, no smiling, no skateboarding, no biking on the sidewalk, no walking too fast, no walking too slow. No, not sucking me off in the coop. No parking your coop where I'm getting sucked.
13, when Austin was 18, he was caught trying to buy alcohol while underage. But this is a very common charge, and were this the only one he got, it wouldn't really matter. However, 1 year later, Austin, accompanied by 2 friends, rampaged through the Brickshire area of New Kent, Virginia, rummaging through 12 vehicles and stealing anything they could find. The reported stolen items included loose change, credit cards, a high-end camera, jewelry, and even a firearm. Though I should say,
naughty, naughty boy.
The person responsible for taking the gun was one of Austin's
I have all those things in my car.
Accomplices. Following an investigation by the New Kent Sheriff's Office, the 3 of them were arrested in connection to the robberies. From what I can understand, he was charged with a total of 21 counts, including 3 different kinds of larceny and tampering with a vehicle. However, he got a deal in which he pled guilty to just 4 of those counts, all of them misdemeanors, and all the other charges would be dropped, with him getting a year of probation and a fine of a little over $3,000 as a means of restitution to the victims. Due to how poorly planned and executed this criminal act was from the get-go, Austin was probably going to get caught no matter what he did, but I should note the fact that he made it easy for the cops to connect him to it when he started looking up items he'd stolen on Google to see what they were worth, presumably so that he could ask for that value from the person he intended to pawn it to, who was also arrested and convicted, by the way. Ultimately, Austin only spent 29 days in prison. The judge's
Selfie! I'm a free man!
reasoning being that it was a sufficient wake-up call for Austin to not reoffend. It's unknown what exactly swayed the judge, but it's speculated there were many members of the community, including the deputy police chief of the county, testifying in favor of Austin's character. According to them, Austin had just fallen into the wrong crowd and was a normal kid caught up in drugs, alcohol, and immaturity. When viewers
just boys being boys, until you gotta give them a stern talking to and set them on the right track and raise them right. Or whatever.
Brought this up on stream. He showed a lot of remorse and admitted the reason for the crime was to feed his addiction to Xanax.
Karma bit me so hard in the ass, and I deserve every fucking bit of it, and I'm still not the same. I will never be the same again after I got fucking arrested for fucking stealing out of fucking cars, dude. Innocent people's fucking cars, bro. I am not like that, bro. At all, man.
But before we totally move on from this topic, there's a little...
Don't ever do Xanax, or drugs, or anything bad, or crime. And stay out of my car, and don't think about my lawn.
Little wrinkle in this story I think is worth delving into. Many people, including Austin himself, has mentioned that this case resulted in a felony conviction, which...
Bro, who got you smiling like that? For real.
Actually isn't the case. You see, it's very strongly suggested in the articles about the case that his accomplices pled guilty, but that Austin went above and beyond and actually cooperated with the police against them, thus making him a snitch. This goes a long way to explain why those very serious charges, on which they had him dead to rights, were suddenly dropped, and only the misdemeanor charges stuck. But this isn't just speculation. The court documents prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that Austin is in fact not a felon. In turn, this means that whenever he calls himself one, it's most likely him just trying to avoid people from figuring out that he snitched. After the reality check that was his brief stint in jail and probation sentencing,
back to RuneScape, the grind don't stop, it just goes on pause temporarily, am I right, gamers?
Austin decidedly moved away from the street life
hashtag fishing
and instead developed an interest in old school RuneScape. For
Hell
context,
yeah.
OS
as I have during a dark time in my life, you know?
RS requires a monthly fee to play, but unlike other MMORPGs, it had its in-game gold become a kind of cryptocurrency, as players could pay for their memberships using it, causing a natural exchange rate to develop around it. One big win on a high-stakes
I always forget you can even do that.
In the duel arena, which players affectionately called the Sand Casino, could fund a player's membership for years. Austin started streaming it in 2019 under the name Austin07 and immediately gained a reputation for being what is called a debt streamer. He lost millions worth of in-game gold and proceeded to beg his audience for more, only to lose it all again. Eventually, Austin accrued a total debt of 30 billion gold, which turned out to be worth well over $6,000.
30 billion sounds way worse. So, thank God we got that reduced to some USD, but where is my money, sir?
Why do they just to me every fucking day, bro? How much was they got a fucking damn 30 fucking bill?
Is this Hyphonics before he went bald? Just kidding.
30 bill debt! 30, not 10, not 5. 30 fucking built that.
Austin07 became infamous on Reddit, where users were critical of his shameless demand for loans from his audience, with him eventually being exposed for trying to sell in-game gold he'd been lent for real-life money, allegedly to get drugs, which makes sense given it netted him a measly $50. While pretty meaningless in-game, it can probably temporarily satisfy his craving for the za. Austin claims he wanted to pay back all the loans, but the only thing he ever did with the money he kept getting loaned to him was gambling it all away again. Not only did he blatantly not care for the fact that he was in actual debt and still gambling—
Bro, what happened to fishing? Come on, dog. Just get back to the grind. The grind don't stop. He just seems to have gotten diverted to this gambling aspect of the game, which I'm sure is
coped by
also
blaming
fun.
the developers of the game for his losses, claiming it was the game's fault for not letting him win.
Damn, dude, my RNG is so bad. Tell me my RNG ain't bad, though.
Much like his Xanax addiction, when he has a compulsion motivating him, Austin completely loses touch with reality.
Being prone to addiction is kind of like having bad RNG. I say that as someone with bad RNG.
Even landed him in an actual psych ward once.
I've been in the psych ward before too, bro. This one time, I got back into Runescape after not playing for a while. I was
both, I guess.
So high on Runescape, I stayed up for over 3 days straight, and I was—
Dude, Runescape, not even once, dude. That shit had me geeking when I was 7 years old. Oh, if I could go back for the first time again, I would freaking... When I played RuneScape as a kid, I dropped all of the shit that I gathered over a day's worth of playing, which was basically nothing, like bronze armor. But it was everything to me, and I dropped it and hit Alt F4 because some dude told me that it would double all my items, but of course it closes your browser. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Love that game.
was not doing any drugs. I was completely sober. No weed, nothing. And I started hallucinating.
When I was an active alcoholic, I was playing a lot of RuneScape and pounded PBRs.
Bro, I started writing weird, like crazy shit on my Facebook, bro. Like I'm gonna save the world, and I thought I was Jesus Christ, dude.
Ever since information about Austin's drug use became public, people became increasingly skeptical that he was ever truly sober for any significant period of time. But even if this is the case, it doesn't seem like Austin himself understands how bad the situation is, or at least not well enough to do anything to stop it. You would think that this degree of awareness about his tendency toward addiction would result in some kind of self-reflection on Austin's part, especially since—
No, brother, I don't want to reflect. That would require me reaping what I've sowed. I'm still sowing.
With or without the gambling, Austin was an entertaining personality that realistically could scrape together a decent audience from doing regular streaming if he really wanted to. But everyone, from his genuine viewers to his trolls, and even himself, knew what time it was. And no matter how remorseful he occasionally seemed about his habit or his debt, he was going right back to it as soon as he could. His career as a Lolcow officially began with many people religiously watching him just so they could clip his insane moments, of which there are an infinite amount of compilations on YouTube. In one instance of people messing with him, a troll convinced Austin that they were an organization interested in sponsoring him, which he probably saw as an infinite source of gambling fuel. But soon after he began announcing it to his audience, this supposed sponsor renamed all of the channels in his server to Austin Loves Crack and then deleted the Discord completely. You would think that after all this hassle, he was going to hang up his gloves and call it a day. Unfortunately, it was just too late for him, as the seeds of
the only thing I love more than crack is a good gamble.
Had already been sown, and Austin's undoing was simply a matter of time.
Come on, 5 or 6, 4, 5, 6, please. Please, lady. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, I lost it all. It's all gone.
I don't understand how this could not be rigged. I've freaking seen people play this before. It's like a real person putting the cards down on a video camera. It's so strange.
I'm gone. I just lost everything.
People love gambling.
I just lost my house. You know, it's another Tuesday.
And after it was banned on Twitch, it had to go somewhere. Lucky for them, Kick had been founded by Ed Craven and a streamer by the name of Trainwrecks, on whom I've already made a video. And Kick was much friendlier to gambling content. When Twitch dropped—
Yeah, Kick is basically like Twitch, but if it was only like the degen backwash of Twitch, so to speak. Respectfully, but that's what it is.
The Banhammer,
it's basically just gambling streamers and people saying slurs.
Found their new home there, and one of these people would be not Austin07, but Bossmanjack. You see, whereas Austin07 had to beat around the bush and gamble through RuneScape, Bossmanjack did justice to his name and gambled like a boss would, blatantly, with no fear of potential losses and debt. According to a post on Kiwi Farms,
I would have guessed it with a giant cigar in my mouth.
from a longtime viewer of his, before moving to Kick, Austin gambled on another site where he allegedly wagered a whopping total of $700,000. Once again, he gained infamy for his compulsive behavior pattern of begging for a donation, getting it, then immediately turning it into nothing, rinse and repeat. Actually, given how crusty and withered he looks in most of these streams, I don't know that there was a lot of rinsing going on. He began referring to donations as juicers, which, while hilarious, isn't as hilarious as the innumerable times he reacted to losing on a bet by gratuitously destroying parts of his computer or his bedroom.
I mean, I don't think it's not hilarious.
Again, he lives in his parents' house, so he's technically destroying their property. To viewers' astonishment, Bossman came back every day and consistently lost thousands upon thousands of dollars, gaining nothing but hate watchers in the process who came in droves to witness his live stream self-destruction. It was pointed out that he was so deep in the cycle that he even repeated the exact same phrases.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I just lost it all. Oh my god, I really
Wait, I lost it all again. Oh wait, I got it all back. Oh shit, I just got it back. Oh wait, I lost it. Fuck.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Isn't that just the game at this point? Isn't that just the fun? You're having fun, buddy.
Dude, oh my god! Oh my god!
I lost it all. I got it back.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck, I'm over. I'm back.
Dude!
It's so
oh
over.
My god!
We're back.
Oh my god! Yo! Oh!
There's nothing happening, sir. What the fuck are you saying?
Austin does seem to have moments of clarity where he acknowledges that gambling is destroying his life and that he wishes he treated his parents better.
Dude! Oh my god! It's just ruining my life, dude!
God dang it, dude. This is really freaking extreme.
God, what? When I advertise the site for months on end and never ever get the fucking payback. Fuck you! I'm done! It's scammers!
Much like he did during the OSRS era, Austin often accused Stake of rigging their games against him, which, is technically true, I guess. Any gambler worth his salt knows that all games are rigged in the house's favor, and if I were to guess, he's just acting like this is some kind of scandal to evade the responsibility for losing the money he gambles. If he actually cared that bets are rigged to favor the house, being Stake, wouldn't he have stopped gambling a long time ago? Like Occam's razor, the simplest explanation is probably the true one. He is an addict coming up with rationalizations about the consequences of his addiction. It's not like he actually thinks he's going to start consistently turning a profit any day now. He knows what he's doing. But to say that it got bad is an understatement. Austin was streaming 9 hours a day. During that period, he often started a new stream over 10 separate times after rage quitting, stopping only when he went completely bust and lost all of his money. Initially, it may seem confusing why people would watch someone destroy their financial life in front of an audience of over 1,000 people, but just like Bossman is addicted to gambling, his viewers are addicted to the emotional roller coaster his gambling addiction provides them with. At any moment, Austin could win a life-saving amount of money, and every stream starts out with the same glimmer of hope that inevitably gets destroyed beyond recognition by the end of it, along with
Why? He just put towels over the holes, dude. That's not a solution. Just do nothing. What the fuck?
Austin's drywall. In one extraordinary instance, he actually succeeded in getting out of debt on stream.
Oh my god, boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't stop saying it. Oh my god! You! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Congrats.
Oh my god!
I'm sure this will last 5 seconds.
Oh my
I don't
god.
even believe you.
God. Oh my god! Oh my god!
You say this so much.
God. Yo! Oh my god!
God's gotta be tired of hearing from this guy.
I'm debt free! I'm fucking debt free!
I don't even believe in God, but look at this dude.
Debt free! It's been months! It's been months!
As much as the
what
audience
about your RuneScape debt? Are you counting that?
Enjoys watching Austin dig himself into a financial black hole, they also partake in his joy when he wins. However, rarely that happens. Unfortunately for Austin,
why does the description say, "Shut up, Dad, you fucking rat. I'm going to withdraw"?
And gambling only really goes one way, downwards. Unlike in a normal casino, where the process of making bets is much slower and you can have drinks and socialize, on Stake, you can click through many games and play them much faster than you ever could in real life, meaning you get to speedrun your own bankruptcy as a neat, while an audience of over 1,000 people cheers for your demise. Based on Stake rankings, as of late February, he's wagered over $8.5 million on Stake alone, with a net loss of around $300,000. His insanely risky bets lose him money every single day, yet he just keeps coming back for more. There's no doubt that viewers are instrumental in the perpetuation of these habits, as they often give him money when he begs, just to see it all disappear all over again.
No, dude, I want everybody to give me money right now. Even if you're gonna lose your rent money, I need it all. I need it all. I need your rent money.
What the fuck? Who would even donate to this? It would... What is the incentive?
I need your food money. I don't care if you are gonna...
If you don't give him money, he's gotta find some. He doesn't need yours.
Lose your house, I need it. I'm sorry. I need that money. I'm sorry. It's more important that I gamble.
The humiliation
Holy shit, dude. What the fuck?
rituals are even egged on by Bossman, such as when he offered to shave his head for $150 on stream, which is not even that much considering his gargantuan net loss.
This white boy is absolutely wilding.
Fortunately for him, the donor-to-be flaked out and the money never actually came through, meaning he shaved his head for no reason.
I'm still waiting on it. I don't know what's going on, man. It's been like 20, 30 minutes, bro. Hasn't it? Has it not been? Bro, I just got trolled so fucking hard, dude. I cannot believe that this fucking happened, dude. I cannot believe that this happened. What a fucking...
It looks
Why
good,
the
dog.
would you do that? Why the gives you one fucking reason to fucking think that's okay?
Besides his e-begging and compulsive gambling habit, Austin also goes the extra mile to make himself unlikable by frequently adopting an overconfident high roller attitude, insulting fans who are begging him to stop when he's still up.
Oh, dude! Oh my God! Leave, Austin! Leave! You gotta leave! Just leave, bro! Dip! Get out of there! F that! I'm
Jeez.
staying, baby! Now watch this. We're gonna go to 5
I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is he playing bingo? Is this bingo? No idea. Doesn't matter. Don't tell me. Fucking looks like bingo or bejeweled.
the lowest. Bro, all the threes, man. What a fucking joke. Oh my God. I had $600 a minute ago. Now it wants to fucking sit there and fucking take everything. Thank you so
Everybody knows you. 99% of people about to win gambling are about to quit or whatever.
Gamble idiots. You understand? If you watch the entire context of all my gambling over 15 months, you'll see it as 99.8% big wins odds in. They literally say you will win over a period of time. You understand? Casinos are not profitable for a reason. Get it twisted.
much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, oh my God.
We gotta keep
Wow.
going.
His audience isn't the only target of this behavior either.
I just want another $1,000. I swear to God. I don't
That's not gonna cover the cost of the wall and my son
hear it. Shut
or
the
whoever.
f- up.
Oh, all right.
Shut the
And the door, I'm assuming.
up. You shut the f- up.
Okay, I'll shut up.
You're a fucking bullshit.
I'll shut up.
Woo, holy f- Yo, shut the f- up, dude.
Holy shit, bro. His fucking dad's just like, did you take your pills today? I don't know. I don't know if I did. Although, I'm starting to think these phony slot machines are bad for his mental health.
Hey, shut the f- up.
Austin is almost 30 years old and lives with his parents. While he certainly could put together enough funds to have a pretty nice place of his own, he often brags on stream about how he doesn't pay rent and gets free food, as if it was a merit that he was still mooching off of his family as an adult, which contributes to the negative feedback loop of his audience's hate watching. Austin's parents are definitely on the older side, as we can tell from their few appearances on stream.
Mom, I know it's really messy. I get it. I know. Please don't start cleaning up. Just look at the chat. I know. Now, this is my mother. Say hi to everybody. Everybody say hi to my mom.
Hi.
It's gonna go really fast though. It's gonna go really fast. But I want no.
So is this like a character that he's like playing up for clicks, like the freaking dirty Roblox kid or something? Or is it just, I don't know.
Stop! What the f are you doing? Why would you read that out loud?
Not only does he live in their house rent-free, eat their food, and destroy his bedroom for no reason other than his self-inflicted gambling losses, he treats them like shit. Honestly, the average parents would have given up a long time ago, or at least kicked their kid to the curb after enduring years of this behavior. The way that Austin talks to his parents is shocking to anyone with respect for the people who brought them into this world.
Look, everybody type in "Love you, Mama Boss Man." Come on, guys. Can you not? Look at this. You are so, dude. You are embarrassing the shit out of me, cleaning all this shit up.
In spite of the repeated abuse, his parents show time and time again that they love their son and will continue to provide for him. Austin's mom often appears on stream
Don't call your parents a bitch.
and helps him clean the absolute tornado shitstorm
Don't say
that
the
is his
B word.
bedroom.
Come on.
Not only are they supportive of his gambling career by providing him a stable safety
Career.
net from which to operate, but they also support his deep-seated love for the za.
My mom just found that nugget I lost. My mom just found the nug. Remember I lost that nugget? Oh my gosh. Dude, this is some straight za.
People's speculation about Austin's
Or
parents
maybe they're all just degenerates, respectfully. Perhaps it's just everybody is the
secretly
problem.
hating him got so much traction in the chat that he once called his mom over to prove otherwise, with mixed results.
Tell the chat one good thing about me and that you don't hate me like these guys try to tell me.
I do not hate him. He's my son.
Why do you
I
hate
brought
him then?
into the world.
If
Well,
he's
how
your
can
son,
you
why do you hate him so much?
hate your own child?
Lady?
It's interesting that she didn't actually say anything good about him, and instead just went on about how a mother can't hate her son, almost like she's trying to convince herself just as much as the audience. He purposely called her instead of his dad because their their relationship is on much rockier terms. Austin gets much more reactive whenever his dad randomly appears from the curtain, usually berating him for interrupting the stream for things that could be said in a text message.
Austin.
Dude, what the f?
Austin.
What, dude?
Dad, I'm playing a strip poker online with my buddies. I told you not to walk in my room or I'll come up like this, all up in your business.
You have a burger.
What do you want? What?
Have a burger, man.
Okay, dude, text me or something, bro. You don't gotta sit there and yell at me, bro.
That's the man who allows him to live rent-free, bringing him dinner directly to his bedroom. His father only asks the bare minimum from him, that he occasionally clean his room and refrain from screaming about anal sex and banging his audience members' moms in the household. These expectations
That's not too much to ask. I guess he is being kind of a piece of shit.
are unsurprisingly never met, and Austin's reaction to being held accountable is to be expected.
Damn that anal tight! Hey!
What? Yeah, sure. Text me or something. Sorry, guys. My fucking dad's gonna be a fucking sucker.
I don't think many people's dads would react as peacefully to being called a sucker by their man-child son, who spends the whole day gambling in the World War I trench he turned his bedroom into by blasting holes in the wall with his fists. It's especially bad since he's doing all of this in front of, at the very least, hundreds of people, which aggravates the level of disrespect he displays to his dad. We can only hope that one day, Austin experiences genuine remorse for the way he treats his parents. But his parents weren't the only victims of his rage, far from it. I've mentioned it many times already, but there's really—
Dude, I freaking hate in like movies and stuff when people are bad to their parents. It's just hard to watch, even if I know it's fake. This I can't really tell, so I'm just gonna assume it's a little fake. But be nice to your parents. Come on.
No overplaying the amount of damage he does to his living space due to his losses.
Colonel Rat!
These
Thanks
are
for
really
recording.
funny, obviously, but when you realize this is a real person actually getting this furious pretty much every single day, you wonder how this man's heart hasn't blown up from all the stress. He stayed awake gambling on stream for days straight, destroying his bedroom, bank account, and psyche non-stop. You might have noticed that in many of the clips we've played so far that the boss man's room has no door, resorting to a towel draped over the doorway to separate his gambling headquarters from the rest of the house. Though that clearly does nothing to prevent his parents from hearing him scream and argue with chat. He destroys his door so often that it can be used as a makeshift sanity meter, and the closer it is to being completely gone, the closer he is to becoming a feral ghoul from Fallout.
Good
For avid
God.
viewers, this is
What the fuck?
known as Bossmanjack's door lore. Fans tracked as his daily losses would cause Austin to progressively destroy the wall and door in fits of rage.
I'll clean it all up.
But how often does he actually do this? Does he have like 4 doors ready to go in the garage or something? Because that's pretty funny. But if he's just actually reacting on his immediate rage, even if it goes away right after, that's bad. And like, you shouldn't engage in such behavior, obviously.
Dad! I'll clean it up! I'll clean it up!
He eventually bought a new one at the hardware store, but neglected to install it in favor of smashing his keyboard against his head and screaming at his mom. Finally, his fans got so fed up with the dismal background that one of them donated $50, desperately trying to make him install it, only for him to find out he needed to get new hinges with the door and could not just attach it to the wall. He never ended up installing the new door. Now, he's employed the ancient Yakubian technique of putting the door in front of the hole in the drywall, replacing the towel he used to have nailed there. People began pointing out that his room looked like that of someone with a hard drug addiction, and they couldn't be any more right. It's been established that Austin's addictive tendencies go far beyond just online gambling. We've already mentioned how his addiction to Xanax was the primary cause of his criminal past, and at one point he was stealing his dad's coin collection to buy K2 Spice. During his streams, he can be seen constantly vaping and smoking weed through a $600 bong, occasionally celebrating when he happens upon a forsaken nug. A forum user who claims to be a longtime fan of Austin alleged some interesting new lore. He claimed that when Jack was having late-night gambling sessions on stream and stayed up, he would regularly make phone calls to a man named Derek Christmas.
What the fuck? Santa?
Then brings one of Austin's mods admitted to sending Cash App money to Derek Christmas for Austin in exchange for crypto. Forum users then deduced that this Derek was likely the same Derek who got caught in 2008 with 19 grams of crack. When his home was searched, his infant children were living in horrible conditions and even tested positive for the substance. He was charged with felony child neglect and sentenced to 3 years in prison. Not only was Derek a drug dealer, which is ethically questionable in and of itself, but he was completely neglecting his children to the point where somehow they had crack in their system. This is the worst kind of person, and
that's pretty fucked up.
Many suspect Austin is in direct contact with him. A Discord call
I personally don't think babies should do crack.
And someone was purchasing substances for Austin Austin and sending money through Cash App to Derek. In the call, Austin says Derek is a big connected dealer who had spent most of his life in prison, indicating with some low level of certainty to forum users that this was their guy. To further confirm the boss man crack suspicions, another leak showed Austin outright admitting that not only had he already smoked crack, but continued to do so as a habit, and even had been blackmailed with secret recordings in the past, which prompted users to dig up more info. Allegedly, during the RuneScape days, Austin admitted he was a daily user for 6 months straight, but as of this clip, he had also apparently only been clean for 3 days. People also picked up on Austin's strange twitching while live and speculated this was due to drug abuse. Of course, streamers are hardly ever people with normal mannerisms.
I'm overdressed.
Like, do it fart?
However, Bossmanjack goes above and beyond. He's constantly twitching, scratching himself, grinding his jaw, and doing other things that are associated with crack rather than Tourette's.
Oh, come on. Here's 10K! Oh no!
Well, when you put these in context with
gambling like that probably has to do like the same thing to your brain, probably. I mean, I'm just talking out of my ass, but still.
Everything else we've seen of Austin, I think it's safe to say he's going to have a hard time beating the crackhead allegations.
I'm looking like a straight crackhead, bro.
Once people figured it out, he became less paranoid about leaks and hiding his drug habit, and basically just accepted it as part of his identity. Again, we have to contextualize that this guy is someone who came dangerously close to being a felon and lives with his parents, which I'm guessing is why he was so nervous about this becoming public knowledge in the first place. He actually began leaning onto it as part of his identity, almost as if he took pride in it or found it funny.
I smell crack like a motherfucker, dude.
While he's passionate about his Zaw.
It does kind of make sense that he's not worried about acting like a total psychopath if he had a secret thing that he deemed worse that he wasn't telling you, I guess. I don't know. Just putting myself into the mind of the guy. Just putting myself into the mind of a streamer, a content creator. Never really understood those types.
And a fiend for the crack, he's tried a few other drugs as well.
You fucked with meth?
Not really. It made me feel pretty good. I sniffed it twice.
I'm sure crack is more than enough to
you should have said yes, because you said no, and then proceeded to explain how yes was the answer.
Get the job done, but meth must really help the all-nighters he pulls to gamble max. But while the boss man likes to switch things
Imagine
up...
gamble maxing and debt maxing.
Every once in a while, he is, as the youth say, in love with the cocoa. Once, while he was streaming, he had some serious luck and won a few $1,000s. Naturally, his reaction was to call up his plug, but before Derek even arrived, Austin had already lost all of the money he intended to spend on the drugs.
Oh my god,
But then we can just hang out, and I'll win it all back eventually.
I have to call him back again. I have to fucking call him back again, dude. Never mind, man.
Sorry,
Don't come
dude.
out. Don't have enough anymore.
A forum user speculated he's doing cocaine rather than crack, since the latter makes you pick at your skin more, and there wasn't evidence he had scabs on his arms or anything like that. They did notice, however, that he used to be fatter when he was young and lost weight over time, despite definitely not improving his diet or being an active person, since it's known to make people very volatile. After Austin's hair had grown out a little from the last shave, one of his viewers would call in the chat for a fresh shaving. Austin said he would do it for 150 subs, or around 750 bucks. A viewer named Signal Boot sent him 200 subs, and Austin shaved his head. Well, not really. In a bizarre development, it barely made a difference, and Signal Boot expressed his disappointment, demanding Bossman actually shave his head. Austin then argued with him that he followed the agreed terms to someone who just gave him $100 to shave his head, immediately ending the stream after this. Signal was the #1 sub at the time, having given Austin almost $10,000 in that month alone.
It's wild that you're trying to renegotiate after you drop me the fucking subs, bro. That's what's wild. I literally, someone clip it, bro. I literally said like 4 times, I'll do a 2 for another 100, or I'll do whatever I said for 50. And you did 100, so I did a 2. Yeah, I'm gonna get off. That got really quiet. See you guys.
Another frequent donor named Fat Hacker, who gave Austin over $4,000 in juicers, trolled him by asking, "Are you ready for the biggest juicer of your life?" only to give him nothing afterward. Austin got so upset by this that he ended the stream and proceeded to threaten his own life. Finally, Fat Hacker told him he was just kidding and was about to send it, only to say psych again. The chat's reaction is almost exclusively praising Fat Hacker and laughing at Austin, further demonstrating that his audience truly takes pleasure in seeing him humiliated. Eventually, Austin got banned after constantly pestering a steak hostess for bonuses daily. He was given a 2-day exclusion from the platform for what the hostess described as impatience and high levels of stress during play. Normal people would think this would be the best thing to ever happen to
That's a nice bass.
Austin, giving him time to reflect on his less than frugal
Just go back to fishing, dog, and old school RuneScape. Much safer. better for the mind.
Activities.
And you were
Rest
making
assured,
big
however,
money.
that Austin refuses to change even in the face of the consequences of his behavior, because as soon as he
Or
got
bingo or whatever.
back on stake, people watched him lose everything and destroy his surroundings again.
Oh my god.
Besides his parents, his audience, and his household items, Austin also targeted other streamers. For example, Yasuo was once one of the most promising League of Legends streamers in the world. He started streaming in 2015 and showed a very high level of skill in the game, attracting many viewers who came for his frequent takedowns of entire teams all by himself. He even beefed with one of, if not the most notorious LoL streamer, Tyler1, solidifying himself as part of the community.
I'm sorry, League of Legends?
Fast and acting erratic. Well, more erratic than usual.
Hey, how's it going? I wish you know. Hey, listen, you might not like me, but I wish nothing but the best.
I don't dislike you. You're just a scammer. You scam your viewers. You beat your mother. You're a crack addict. You need help. The cops should come to your door. They probably will raid your house soon.
Nothing but the best. I wish you best. Good luck, bro. Good luck. You're a fucking piece of shit.
In their next encounter, Austin became enraged after Yasuo showed the pipe tutorial video along with a picture of Austin holding a crack rock to his viewers. Bossman again accused Yasuo of using fake money despite having absolutely no proof of this, followed by yet another hefty helping of him going on about how he bangs Yasuo's mom.
Oh! Mr. Suo! Oh, Mr. Suo!
What the fuck is happening?
Austin looked even crazier than he initially did, since he was now making unsubstantiated claims about someone else in the streaming community who, while also widely disliked, wasn't nearly as disliked as Austin himself was. Even worse, fans would catch Kick Viewbot in Austin's recent searches on stream, making it clear the reason he was so angry at Yasuo was probably a case of projection. I mean, with everything else this guy has done, would it really shock you if he was viewbotting? Besides, it's a pretty common problem on the site he calls home, which itself is directly funded by the casino that finances Austin's degenerate lifestyle. You see, Austin was sponsored by Stake and paid a weekly salary to promote their casinos. At one point, he was given $8 grand a week to gamble, and because of his streams performing well, he got a raise to a whopping $10,000 a week, which would have amounted to a little over $500,000 a year before taxes. This is absolutely insane given who Austin is, but obviously most of this money would inevitably make its way right back to Stake, since that's the website he used to gamble. Ed Craven, one of the founders of Stake, would actually join Austin's chat on a stream and donate $1,000. You'd think this would be a big moment for him. Maybe he would pocket some money for once when the owner of the site that fuels his lifestyle throws him a bone.
Eddie, thank you so much, bro. Holy shit, dude. Was that you, Eddie, that gave me the 1,000? Oh my gosh, dude. Bro.
Oh my fucking god, dude. I just lost $800, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude.
What the hell?
Man, fuck you, Eddie. Fuck you, bro. You fucking piece of shit, dude.
His tendency to badmouth the company that's paying him $500,000 a year when he loses badly really makes it a mystery as to how the company even tolerates him at all. Maybe they were playing 4D chess and expected him to do so, knowing that getting hate and being seen as a complete buffoon is what gets people clicking on his stuff. Given the people he encourages to play slots on the site, they're probably making more money off his fans staking their own cash than they pay him.
Stake has completely ruined my life. My life has been completely ruined. I've probably lost $500,000 this year to Stake. These guys are sexy shit, bro.
So you broke even more or less. Just look at the bright side.
At least Austin doesn't have to be alone through all of this. If any of you are ever down bad and losing hope for your love life, Bossmanjack serves as a clear reminder that there is someone for everyone. Austin eventually noticed the rare sight of an actual female in his chat and began talking to her, until eventually their online friendship blossomed into a romantic relationship. Honestly, between the crack, the debt, his parents, and the juicers, I have no idea how he even finds the time to get a girlfriend, but nevertheless, he did. Her name was Allison, and not much else is known about her. Well, except for the one time Austin doxed her on stream and the fact that she had a child from a previous relationship. They eventually met in person several times, but thankfully for the sake of their mental health and the well-being of the child, they never made any serious plans to move in together or anything. They continued to be off and on for years until Allison was revealed not to be the loyal sweetie Austin so direly needed, as screenshots leaked by one of Austin's viewers showed her flirting with someone else. In an insane twist that was very fitting for Austin's story, the screenshots implied she'd attempted to trade explicit photos of herself for nothing other than RuneScape gold. Once he found out, he became enraged, but rather than talk to her about it privately and end the relationship, Austin confronted her on a stream.
Bro, RuneScape. The community. I'm glad it's still going strong.
It's your boy Soulja Boy in Dubai. Look at that camel behind me though, scratching his neck. Turn up. I got the Louis shoes dirty, goddamn!
Really makes you reevaluate how many people in Lumbridge mining next to you were smoking crack.
Dream. In her defense, she claimed it was during a time when they were not together. However, Austin alleged that they had already met up IRL and were talking every single day at the time the messages were sent.
Are you ready for this, Allison? I want you to explain to everybody here
You ain't ready.
what these messages mean, and I want everyone in my chat to tell me if this is sus as f or not sus as f.
No, it
She then
is.
admitted to using manipulative tactics on Austin to make him do what she wanted, and Austin revealed that she'd gone even further than those prior messages, cheating on him by sending explicit images of herself to one of his mods.
I'm not a mod anyway, so it wouldn't have made sense. Yeah, she's totally cheated on me with one of my mods before. Yep, she sent one of my mods nudes, man, a long ass time ago. Why the f would I give her another chance?
Apparently, he had also previously caught her being a member of an Austin hate Discord.
Just work on yourself, King. It's all good. You don't need to get in a relationship right now. You're doing stuff that is including but not limited to crack and gambling and other stuff and living at home.
$2.5 million last week. $1.25 million last week.
There's really no overstating the heights of financial insanity that this actual crack addict has unexplainably reached. At the very least, before this point, there was something to gain in the form of chat donos.
Everything about this just feels like an Always Sunny episode.
And if you were feeling particularly generous, you could speculate that Bossman plays a lot of it up for his audience. This is proof that there is no playing up. He's really this f***ed up, on and off camera. Here, there was nothing. He was just draining his bank account and taking a few donos from chat, which he would immediately gamble, while the relatively small amount of people on his Discord server watched. Once the week was over, he returned to Kick after his ban was up to his fans' enthusiastic welcome. The positivity in the chat and from Austin himself during his first stream back is almost shocking to casual onlookers used to the typical chaos of the past. Again, it reminds us of what could have been.
Oh my god! It's real! We're back! Oh my god! What's up, everybody? What's up, guys? You guys are fucking awesome, man. Damn, so supportive. Hell yeah, bitch.
Maybe this is the guy his parents see in him, as opposed to the raging crack goblin they store in their attic. We can clearly see that there are fans who do care about him, despite the presence of hate watchers in the past. Austin's updated status was flashed on the screen during this stream, including Platinum 6 status and over $10 million wagered. Unfortunately, for those hoping the time off may have changed Bossman for the better, the first stream ended just like they always do.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! Whoa! What the f was that? Holy shit balls! Woo! Let's go! Oh, come on!
Rip.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Only days after returning to Kick, a feud between Austin and a small Kick streamer named Nick White caused the most severe repercussions to his channel to date. Viewers in his chat told Austin that Nick was bad-mouthing him on stream, causing the crack-induced rage to boil over to a point of no return. Austin called Nick a derogatory term, formerly belonging to the vast gamer lexicon, but nowadays falling under the category of homophobic slurs.
I bet you have 200 subs, bro. You're a fucking failure. Shut the fuck up.
Unspeakable six-letter F-word would almost immediately result in a month-long ban from streaming on Kick. Nick claims to have nothing to do with the beef and that it was only his viewers stoking the fire. Austin, meanwhile, attempted to appeal the ban in a very informal email, given the gravity of the situation, writing, "I'm honestly at a loss of words. I first got suspended for doxing someone that was close to my community for scamming me, which I understand doxing is not acceptable. I got a week for that. Then I lost $4,000 in just a matter of seconds and hit myself on the head and got suspended for self-harm. Now I stand up for myself after multiple accounts as Nick guy sent to my stream and call him one word and I get an entire month suspension. This doesn't sound justified at all. Are you serious? I feel like I'm being targeted. Why in the world should this ban be an entire month for someone that was literally harassing me and hate watching me via his stream?"
Yeah, this is a schizophrenic rant. You definitely broke the rules, buddy. But yeah, man, just put down the crack, make some life changes. Dude, this was a freaking interesting video. I'll link the full thing down there. Shout out Turkey Tom. Have you guys ever tried streaming? The story was too wild for me to spin an easy comment question of the day. Freaking, you guys ever smoke crack? Thanks for watching this freaking reaction video, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're having a swell day. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.